I know that a lot of you. Hi, my name is Renard Kuntz. Sorry to rephrase, but my name is Renard Kuntz and I have something to tell the world. Okay, I have a theory about what we can do about the herpes simplex virus, herpes, and uh, God. There has to be some loophole for God's word that says that humankind can run tests on people who have God's power and have been seen to cure other people by God's power, and see if we could actually take them to Area 51 so we can conduct some tests to find out what it took for them to achieve that healing power. I know that they say that God can withhold that kind of power from you and from the world, but all that tells us is that God, if not being an evil God, would probably just give it to us, right? Otherwise, he would be like Zeus and Prometheus to not to withhold something like that from us, from running some tests to find out what that was. I know you guys you might not have seen Batman or DC comics or read or seen any of the Justice League movies, but he's pretty extensive in what he does. And I really think that it'd be a good idea to try and get that out of the way. Get some of these things in humanity out of the way, all these problems, and get them away from our children and even some of our African American people and Mexicans. Even the Japanese and white people. Everybody. Really get it away from the people who are trying to do good and trying to make some change in the world. I'm not going to say that God is Prometheus. And if it is God's power, I think we should do some further tests and do a little more focusing on what God really is and what entity he is and what species. Because we don't need to kill him, we need to make him more powerful. And if we can't, and if we're not gonna, if someone's gonna try and kill him, we need to find some way to establish some form of computer that could be God over our world as big as the moon, like a Death Star, that could determine the the inner health of a species by using God's eyes and satellites all over the world to manipulate the genetic DNA in our bodies. It's come down time today that we have something as powerful as God in the sky to pray to. It's been a long time, and there are a lot of pastors out there. I'm sure they can come up with something good for all of this and back it with all the books they ever wrote. I don't want to deny God, but I don't want to deny science either. Because just because he can create angels and demons and all that, that does not change the fact that something brought him into existence. That's pride too. As to say that he was not created by some form or some means or whatever. He was created too. And that is so beautiful to think that he was created and he did all that for the Jews in Egypt, even me as an African American. There were blacks, people who died there too, and it's a miracle that I'm even here this day to say this. But I think we need to take our eyes off of the African Americans and put our eyes back on the African Americans who are willing to try and make a change in the world. I smoked stress when I was younger, and I went completely numb. I don't know if you think that I should bow down or whatever, but I will come quietly. What I'm trying to say is that you guys don't have to fight me on this. I'm not against you. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to molest your children. I'm just simply saying, wow, okay, you can't see me in the dark. Okay, I get it. but you need to let me have my SSI so I can fall back on, so I can find some way to go about making a change in the world. I want to ascend, excel, succeed. I don't want to look it through the devil's word, but anything, if Satan can copy God, then so can us. So can we. And computers can do all of this stuff. An X-ray machine can give you cancer. So maybe that's a start. It's something bad, but can an X-ray machine do something good for you? Can it put something good in you? Can it help to genetically install new genes in our DNA strip that will make it so that our bodies will be better, stronger, more powerful than ever before? Every time I get ready to get on YouTube, there's always some reason why someone's got to stop me from telling something that's really important to the world, to change their view on things. I don't want to copy you. I don't want to annoy you. I really just want to be your friend and really work this out, and I'm looking for someone who will do it. Now, whether or not you believe in slavery or not, I know for a fact that whether or not we were at the Thanksgiving dinner with whoever made it to Plymouth Rock, I can't remember his name. That's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying whatever. That's what I'm saying. Even though we were slaves, I guarantee you we would have stood on the same side as the white man to help build this place. There probably wouldn't have been any problem with that. Like I said, I need SSI to further my own means, to better myself. And if you just give me some time to explain what I have to say about hypnosis and psychics and what my true goal is and all this other stuff, I guarantee you I'll tell you it's not that hard. I know I make a lot of jokes about things like it's just like life's a game, but it's not. I just can't feel it. I only feel it on Halloween. But I am praying and I'm asking you to please put your guns down, give me back my job, and let me work this out for this country. It's really hard when I'm really eager to do something, but just something is just nagging at me to get me to do something that I don't know how to do, or that I can't do right, making me feel like I can't do anything right. Can you see? Now there's a giant hurricane destroying, of all places, Texas, Florida, Miami, all these places, and you people don't have the intellect, the brain power to come together as a people, as fascists regardless, and say that maybe we will team up and protect this land. We have to save this world before it's too late. I'm happy you guys put out Geostorm. I'm happy you guys put out, or Hollywood put out, Interstellar and Gravity. I'm really happy that you did that. But you need to let some of the younger folks get that kind of education they need to build themselves up. Because I guarantee you, and I pray to you, I'll sign the papers. I will pay back every dime that I get once I get my million. And then I'll work on my own million to keep. I don't want to have debt. I don't want to be under burden from anything that I've done. I just need the money to get further. I can't use a credit card, and I can't use anything else. I just need you to help me. That's all I'm saying. Now I need hypnosis to trick my mind into thinking that I'm really happy.